All right, so we are packing for an event. There's a lot to pack. What's crazy is it's a 2-hour event and we bring all this gear. Let's go through lights first. When doing an event like this, one, you don't have that much time to set up, so you want to do pre-production, and that's what we did. So basically we know where all the lights are going, what C-stands are there, what sandbags needed, outlets, and yeah, so we are going to rock 2 600s, one's a D, one's an X. For those that don't know, D is for daylight, X is for bicolor, which also the X isn't as bright as the D. Then we have the 300, and then our last light is gonna be the 60D, which again, this is my go-to light because it's so small. All right, cool, check. As for modifiers, we are rocking spotlight to throw the 60D's light across. This is the aperture spotlight. This is a 19 degree. Basically, it's a smaller circle compared to the other ones. It actually really amplifies the light pretty well. They have gobos in here. There's a gobo holder. Gobos are pretty much like cutouts in metal. So actually when mounting these, granted the light is here, you don't mount it on the light, you mount it on this because it's more supportive. Common sense, but some people are stupid.
We're gonna be rocking the C300, which is what we're filming on right now to make this video. The C200 as the B-roll camera. And then we're gonna be doing some drone shots here as well. We're packing in the DJI Mavic 2 Pro, I believe. Anytime before an event, if you're gonna take it out, you just wanna make sure the firmware is up to date. So you always wanna make sure your equipment's good. You wanna do like a practice flight, not necessarily a warm up, but just make sure everything's working properly before the event so that if something's wrong with it, if anything happened in the case before the event, you just wanna make sure you know about it. Update your firmware, your software before taking off, and always just make sure you're within regulations. No fly zones if those are applicable in your area.
This is technically our little audio box. We have an audio box. Oh yeah, let's open that up. Audio, Zoom H8. Do I recommend it? It's okay. They're durable. What's cool about it, it has this microphone here, you plug it in top, and it's like one of those interview things you can put up someone's face and annoy them for the day. When you're using a recorder, you need headphones. Our headphones are the Audio Technica. Every YouTuber, every audio person said they love these things. It hurts my ears. Like it doesn't fit on my face well. I don't know, they are durable though, these are good.
Yeah, and they have good noise cancellation and audio quality.
We don't do anything that's linked directly or synced to the camera. We found in the past, sometimes the receiver kind of messes up. We've yet to find a good one. He has the DR10L, the OG one, amazing. I think they're cheaper now, actually.
They're like, I feel like they're 20 bucks cheaper, at least when I checked on Amazon, than these things.
And the Pros. If you guys don't have one, get one of these.
They're similar in price.
Freaking fantastic.
Yours is 32-bit float?
Yeah.
These are like 16 or something like that.
Then we picked up these Zoom ones. It was the last minute in the pinch, we needed it for a shoot. When they give you a mic, right? Tascam gives you these mics. Those are the best mics that I think are used for these things.
When it comes to audio, I feel like you get what you pay for.
Oh, and then this little case thing, dollar store. Boom caddy, this is what holds your boom pole, which we're not bringing the boom pole. Dead cat, the industry calls it dead cat because I guess it looked like a dead cat. XLRs, then we have different conversions of XLRs, like XLR to 3.5. This is a great one to have. It goes into the mix board. And why? Why did you choose these lenses, Daniel?
Let me tell you, Andrew.
These are the only ones I have.
Because this is all I could afford.
The best camera is the one you have. Fucking liars.
This is the 24-105 all around. It's a pretty solid running gun lens. It's a 4.0. Yeah, it's a 4 f-stop. So if you're in a dark setting, I would not recommend this lens. But if you're kind of utilizing either production lights or natural lighting, I fucking love it. I love this lens. 50 millimeter, I don't know, what would you use this for? Like details, really shallow depth of field?
I think he mainly uses it for when it's too dark.
Yeah, this is a low light lens for me.
24 to 70, good mid-range one. Again, you can get wides. Actually really good for portrait like style shots. So when you zoom in, get that bokeh background. 45 T1.5. This is a prime lens. I'm mainly using this for the speeches because it's super crisp. Any moving action, probably won't use this because it's manual focus, so I'll have to like manually. I think the only thing we're missing is the 16 to 35. Where is that? You have it. So you guys are on the 16 to 35. So as you can see, it's super wide, and you can kind of get really close up to it, right? Look how close I can get. I can literally, I'm right.
It's like a foot.
Yeah. They call the Holy Trinity, which would be technically this, and then the 16 to 35. You get every single focal length that you need at a 2.8 f-stop. Yeah, it's the best event starter kit.
For events, we do offer a photo booth package. And this will come with a setup, tear down. All the photos are pretty seamless to get. For this event, it's for athletes. A lot of it's like focused around football, so there you go. Yeah, it comes with a light also if needed. I think today we're using natural lighting for this. We will post the description on the photo booth package. If you guys want to rent that, you can just rent that by itself. You don't really need to actually get the full event package. This could come separate as a single item if you wanted. And then that brings us to the stands that we are bringing. For this shoot, we're bringing 4 C stands, and then we're gonna bring probably maybe 2 combo stands. That could either cover the backdrop setup for the photo booth, or we could just use it actually pretty much for everything. They kind of come in pretty clutch when you're on a event or a shoot.
This is a Amazon C-stand. This is the Matthew C-stand. I've had this for over 3 or 4 years now. No issues at all. The Amazon ones are terrible. Like, it's like wobbly.
I was just about to ask you, because I haven't seen those in a while.
These are, don't. Yes, I know it's cheaper, and you're like, why would I spend like $100-something on the C-stand? Because it's a one-time investment. Like, you'll never need this again. I wouldn't want to have this next to like an important client, because if it fails, then you better hope you have your insurance. So our photo booth is mobile. You can bring it anywhere. Kind of cool.
Yeah, so no need for an outlet or a plug or anything. Yeah, probably about 8 hours with the photo booth.
I think one of our most used item is a wagon. Yes, lo and behold, there's no name for it, but actually it's an upgrade from our old blue one that we had. This one's a lot bigger, wheels are bigger. Actually, it's kind of more cumbersome taking turns on this thing, but photo or video is your career. You definitely need a wagon. It will save you so much time. What I like about this one, like it folds up, it's pulled from the center, and it goes in your car. Which leads us also to a little grip tape casing here, different colors, sizes, wires on the floor. You can mark your SD cards when it's full or empty, and then some miscellaneous clamps. Then yeah, so it's nice and easy. You can just toss it on and be on your merry way. Pipe clamp. These are great to have because even if it's a tree, if it's like a pole or something nearby, a street pole, you can use this to clamp it on that pole so you don't have to bring a C-stand like this. It just kind of just goes on there. Sometimes we put, well, obviously lights on it, even put your boom caddy. It's just more versatile. They don't have stands all over the floor that will kind of ruin the flow of the event. Then you have something called an end jaw. Same exact concept, but it's flatter. So you can, I've seen it on a door. Like you literally put it on a door, you can tighten it up. Has little rubber stoppers in here so it doesn't ruin too much. Again, you have to be careful with these grip things because if you tighten it too hard, you could ruin the thing that's on. Yeah, these are very handy. Cheap too, it's like 30, 40 bucks. Get a bunch of these. And then this is a little toolkit with extra base plate screws, other rigging attachments. You never know what you need when you're on set. If you need to put a phone up, if you need a mount for your transmitters or anything, always good to have this on deck. Again, cases from Dollar Tree. But yeah, so all that is why we charge what we charge. It's because there's a lot of gear that goes into it. We take pride in our pre-production, which makes our production and your event much smoother and easier. So you guys don't have to worry. Pretty much have everything covered.